It's so crazy to me that after all of this, Roy Moore still has supporters. What kind of person would be so morally degenerate that they would actually back this man?
The president making the call from Air Force One to officially endorse Moore, who's accused of molesting teenage girls.
Roy Moore denies it. That's all I can say. He denies it. And by the way, he totally denies it.
Moore tweeted Trump told him, "Go get him, Roy."
Yeah, go get him, Roy. I feel like that's the one thing you don't want to tell a man who chases young girls. Go get him, Roy. Go get him. And you know what's funny in all this disgustingness? Is that earlier in the race, Trump didn't even endorse Roy Moore. Yeah, back then, Moore's reputation was as a Bible-thumping defender of Christian values. But then the sexual misconduct stuff comes out and Trump's like, my man. America, huh? This guy am I right? Yeah. So if you're the Republican Party, what do you do in this situation? Huh? Do you go with Trump and his pedophile? Yes, that's exactly what you do.
The RNC has now jumped back into the race in support of Moore.
I would support him, who will support him.
Regardless of these allegations against him.
That's correct.
Do you believe that Judge Moore should be in the Senate?
I'm going to let the people of Alabama make the call.
You can see Mitch almost choked on his puke there for a moment, but then he remembered who he was. He was like, yeah, that's what the pouch is for, holding all the vomit he has to swallow from the decisions he makes. You know what I realized? I realized that essentially, Donald Trump has set the Republican Party free. Yeah. He's basically their Christian Grey. That's what he is. He's the playboy billionaire who came along and was like, I'm going to show you Republicans who you really are deep down on the inside. Because for years, think about it, Republicans were like, we're the party of conservatism and family values. We don't say bad things. And Donald was like, why don't you just grab them by the pussy? I'm like, oh, we can't do that, Donald. He's like, come on, it's just locker room talk. And they were like, oh, I guess. But they're like, but the one thing we can't do is submit on the deficit. Debt is destroying this nation. And he was like, oh, I'll show you debt with a capital D. And they were like, ooh, Donald, this debt is so good. Just give it to me, baby.